All right, well, this is certainly a time to be on the internet. I mean, if you're clicking on this video, I'm assuming you've watched whatever the Game Awards nominees are. At the time I'm recording this, we're about 7 minutes out. I will be showing my reaction to the Game Awards Game of the Year nominees, and I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. This year has been filled with truthfully, a lot of bangers in the video game space with the Switch 2 launch and a whole bunch of other factors. I've played a lot of very good games. I have also missed out this year on a couple of games that I know are going to be Game of the Year nominee contenders, and I'm sure with whatever that was announced, I'm sure people are pretty upset and or not surprised and or people have opinions. The internet is surely outraged by whatever outcome Jeff Keighley decides to give at us. It's very interesting because the Game Awards is basically at this time our version of the Oscars, which a lot of people consider it to be the end all be all. This is the ultimate opinion of the video game space. This is the Game of the Year, and no other opinion aside from Jeff Keighley's and that committee is like, that's the only opinion that matters. I truly do not think that that's true, though I do have some games that I'm pretty sure I would love to have as a nomination for Game of the Year, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be. I've played a lot of really awesome games, pretty impressive stuff too, but like for example, we played Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be Game of the Year, right? There's going to be a bunch of bangers that are going to get snubbed for better or worse. And I think that's okay. I think everyone's opinion on the Game of the Year is just subjective, and you know, I feel like you shouldn't let the nominees sway what you think was your favorite game of 2025 or any of the years that come afterwards and stuff like that. This was truly a competitive year. There are 3 games that I played this year that I'm just like, these are Game of the Year nominees, and there is absolutely no question. My Game of the Year this year is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. That is, to me, my Game of the Year. I would be very shocked if it doesn't get a nomination, at least. I think the game is absolutely phenomenal. There's a lot of things that went right with that game. Absolutely no surprises there. The second nomination that I think is going to get a Game of the Year nomination is Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know it's a Switch 2 title, and a lot of people have a lot of thoughts about the Switch 2, about how expensive it is, but truthfully, it is a very good game. Like, I'm gonna keep it so honest, it is an excellent game, and I truly think it takes that spot. The third game that I think is going to get a nomination is Ghost of Yotei. I didn't play it myself. I watched my wife play Ghost of Yotei, and truly I thought it was such an incredible experience. Visually, it was just stunning, so stunning on the PS5. I was just very impressed. It's not a game for me, but as someone who was a bystander watching someone play it, I was like, oh yeah, this is like very deserving. Like, graphics were like impeccable. I loved the combat, or I liked watching the combat. It was just very cool. And then the other 3 games that I think are gonna get the Game of the Year nominations that I did not play is Hollow Knight Silksong, because I mean, come on, it's Hollow Knight Silksong. Hades 2, which I heard got like already so many accolades, so many awards, and people are just saying it's absolute cinema. Hades 2 is incredible. I'm playing the first Hades game, so I can understand how Hades 2 can get a Game of the Year nomination. And then the third one, I'm gonna keep it real, it might be Death Stranding 2, because to be honest, Jeff Keighley really loves anything that Mr. Kojima-san makes. Like, let's just keep it real, that's gonna be the 6th slot. So that's my 6 games that I think are going to be nominated for Game of the Year. Now let's just see. You guys will see my reaction right now. All right, here we go.
And now it's the big one. GOTY,
let's see what happens.
Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute
we only saw
best
Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think, like twice throughout this entire thing. I'm a little worried.
For this year's awards,
all right, here we go.
Global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees.
All right, let's see what I got right.
Game of the Year.
All right.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33
Obviously.
from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2
Yep.
On the Beat from Kojima Productions. Donkey Kong
Yeah, okay,
Bonanza
huge,
from Nintendo.
huge.
Hades 2 from Super
Yeah?
Giant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Ghost of
from
Yotei
Warhorse
didn't get it?
Studios.
There you have it, your nominees.
Wow.
For Game of the Year.
Okay, wow. Well, overall, I'm not that surprised about like any of the GOTY nominations, except for Ghost of Yotei getting sniped by Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, right? It's Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. I heard that this game is like basically all of the Baldur's Gate 3 fans ate this game up. It's like literally so incredible. Like, again, lots of banger games that came out this year. I'm genuinely not upset at all. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked that, like, I thought Ghost of Yotei was just an obvious shoo-in, dude. The indie games, man. Clair Obscura Expedition 33, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and I believe Kingdom Come Deliverance is also an indie game. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments, were you surprised at all about the Game of the Year picks for the nominees? Obviously, we all know, I truly think that Clair Obscura Expedition 33, this is going to be an Expedition 33 sweep, which goes to show, truly, if you have not played that game, I would heavily recommend it. Don't look anything up about it. Truthfully, don't look anything up about it. Just play it. It's one of those, like, seriously, trust me, bro, and we'll leave you with that man kind of feeling. Do you know what I mean? Now, best performance, I don't know if you guys saw, but they're, you know, Ben Starr, Jennifer English are great actors in Expedition 33, but there's also Erika Ishii, who played Atsu in Ghost of Yotei, and her performance was phenomenal. So I'm very curious as to who's going to take that. That's going to be very, very interesting. Truthfully, I think Erika Ishii or Jennifer English greatly deserves it, but Ben Starr is that iconic voice and stuff. But I think Jennifer English, her character was just so good. Oh, that's going to be spicy. I'm just very interested to see what happens at the Game Awards. But again, let me know. Are you upset? Are you happy about the nominations? Let me know how you feel. I'm not surprised, but a little surprised. But I'm also, overall, in the grand scheme, I'm not surprised about what I saw. We only got a couple of weeks until the Game Awards, so let's see what happens.